All right, so at the end of this season, we finished off going 7-10. So we actually won the rest of our games, which are interesting. The Baltimore Ravens ended up winning the Super Bowl. So interestingly enough, they bounced back and got to the playoffs, won the Super Bowl. Kyle Hamilton won Super Bowl MVP. We know Patrick Mahomes isn't winning the MVP, so for that to happen is kind of wild. He literally just tore his ACL, and the Chiefs missed the playoffs. So I don't think Mahomes is gonna win the MVP, man. Mike Vrabel winning Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year going to Christian McCaffrey, Defensive Player of the Year going to Myles Garrett, Offensive Rookie of the Year going to Tat McMillan, Carson Swishinger winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. But heading into stats and awards here, offensively, we were 14th in the NFL. Defensively, we finished off 32nd, so worst defense in the NFL. Joe Burrow had he had a good season, obviously. He didn't really play too much. 21 touchdown, 3 picks was pretty good, though. Rushing, Chase Brown, 890 yards, 5 touchdowns. Receiving, Jamar Chase led the way with 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. T. Higgins, Yoshibash, and then Chase Brown got some receiving yards. Well, Gasecki is their tight end. He's been injured as well. But he recently came back. Sacks wise, we had about 9 or 7.5 from B.J. Hill, 7 from Trey Hendrickson, 6 from Joseph. We had 3.5 from Chris Jenkins Jr., and then 3 picks from Geno Stone, 3 picks from Demetrius Knight, 3 from Jordan Battle, 2 from DJ Turner, and then 1 pick from Bryce Hill. So time to see who need to re-sign in re-signing stage. And I already know Trey Hendrickson is here. And honestly, since the Bengals only gave him a 1-year deal in real life, obviously, I assume he might not be back with the Bengals. I feel like if he wanted to come back, he would have already been back with this team on a contract. And he's 31 years old. I feel like both teams. I feel like the Bengals should have traded him to get more draft picks to help with other things in this defense. But I think I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let Trainingson go. Also, we're saving more money as well. I think I do want Taylor Britt, Dax Hill, Geno Stone back. I think if we bring the three of these guys back, we can call that a successful re-signing stage. So Taylor Britt is going to come back with our team. I have to pay him a little bit more money to bring him back. Dax Hill is somebody I also want back as well. He's also a solid corner. He'll be a good cornerback 2, cornerback 3. And then if we also bring back a superstar dev, Geno Stone, I feel like this would be a complete re-signing stage. So Geno Stone, he will stick around. So we get 3 of those guys back. Noah Fant, we're going to let him go. Joseph, we're going to let him go. No, he had a solid amount of sacks. I think we can do better there. Miles Murphy. Mitchell Tinsley actually had some pretty good plays for the Bengals. So I think the Bengals are, not a lot of money, but I think they wouldn't mind having Mitchell back. He's going to test free agency, so never mind. We're not going to get Mitchell Tinsley back. Isaiah Jake Browning. I mean, yeah, I think we just let the rest of these guys go. And we go straight to free agency to see, obviously, how can we upgrade this defense? We 100% need to. Lenny Tredickson go is interesting, but I just think him and the Bengals needed to separate. I feel like the Bengals should have traded him, but they didn't. And since there wasn't a contract agreed upon, I think he will end up going. And the Bengals might let him go. They might franchise tag him again. But I think at this point, I think it's better for both sides and let's move on at this point. So here's how that lineup is looking like heading into free agency. So offensive line and stuff we need to build as well. 100% gonna address the interior. And then Mike Gesicki is the tight end. We have a really good receiving core of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Receiver 3 could be Yoshibash. It couldn't. We'll see. I don't think we address it, though. I don't think it's really a big enough need for us to address it. And then Chase Brown and Purney. So obviously, running back room is pretty good. Defensively, we don't really have the best edge rushers at all. I mean, Shamar Stewart could be our future left edge. But other than that, we'll probably need better defensive tackles. Probably need a new right edge, obviously. So edge rushing, definitely have to go after some pass rush here. Cornerback room is cool. Safety room is pretty good. Linebacker room, Demetrius Knight and Barrett Crowder can honestly be that for the future. Well, honestly, we have a lot to work on for this team to be a Super Bowl contender again. All right, heading into free agency, I'm offering a couple guys contracts. We're trying to get Daquan Jones, Connor McGovern, Tevin Jenkins. We're probably not going to land. We might land McGovern. I'm going to offer a little more. I do want him to be our starting center next year, so I'm going to offer a little more money to potentially get McGovern. So Jones will probably sign originally offer. McGovern should sign now. Jenkins hopefully should sign. Could pay might not sign, but we'll see who we're going to land, and we are going to go ahead and get McGovern and Jenkins. Kwity Paye did not sign. But we do get these two guys, and then Daquan Jones should eventually sign, right? Hendrickson went to the Los Angeles Rams, so yeah, they get a good edge rusher. But now I think what we do is obviously try to get an edge rusher still or some type of rusher. So Arnold honestly isn't bad. Star Dev, 27 years old. If we can get Arnold to come to this team and also get Daquan Jones, I'll consider this a good free agency for what we have. So let's see if we can get Jones and Arnold to sign now. They both did sign. So we definitely upgraded. We got a bunch of good linemen, so we can't get mad at that. Got an edge rusher. So yeah, Tevin Jenkins will probably play right guard for us though. So yeah, Tevin Jenkins. I'm gonna probably move over to right guard and start Fairchild at left guard. I think that's what we'll do. But after that, we'll have a pretty good offensive line, at least better than last season. And then yeah, like I said, didn't really make any other changes offensively. We definitely do need a better defensive tackle than Daquan Jones, but this is a good start. I'm fine with this. We'll head into the draft now. All right, so in the draft, we have the 12th overall pick, and it's time to see what we can go ahead and take here. So, McCoy went the pick right before us. We got, oh, wow. Okay. Um, I'm gonna lie, Caleb Downs will help our defense insane. I guess he would start over Jordan Battle, and in that case, I wouldn't be mad. We can have two superstar. Caleb Downs would be a superstar X factor, and he's the best player in this draft. And I think you have to go talent over need here. Peter Woods would be a great addition right now, and Spencer Fana would be really good. All these odds, like if Downs wasn't here, I'd be fine. But I think we got to take Caleb Downs. He's here. He'll play over Battle. I'm fine with that. We can't pass up on Caleb Downs. Number one best player in the draft, drafting Matt 12. We cannot pass up on Caleb Downs, man. We just can't. And then in round two, Jeremiah Love is here, which is once again, it could be another home run if we draft him and Caleb Downs. But I feel like Kilby Collins on the edge might be the way better pick. Here we go. So we could really use our running back in the future. I don't think Chase Brown is that guy. He's only normal dev. But like I said, we also need other things as well. Like we could use somebody opposite the Stewards. We can use some pass rush. And I think we have to take Kilby Collins or LT. And I like Love. We could potentially get a better running back in the future. But I think we have to go Kilby Collins or LT. So LT has A block shedding, D fitness moves, A power moves, A tackle. So he actually looks pretty good. Kelby Collins, on the other hand, I know Love is also a fit for us too. He says it. But Kelby Collins has A's across the board. So we'll have to take Kelby Collins. The Kelby Collins number 3 draft Matt 44. We pass up on Jeremiah Love, the best running back in the draft that we could have took as well for Kelby Collins. So I'm fine with that. I'm going to take some offensive line here and Trey Zoom the third with my third round pick. It's going to be ranked number 87, drafting at 76, and he's going to be hidden depth. So he'll probably start at left tackle right away. I'm not going to lie. And then we'll go ahead and draft with our fourth round pick because I want to add more defense to this team. I'm not going to lie. So let's see what else we could take here. So we could take defensive tackle as well. If a defensive tackle is here, we don't really need a receiver. That's not a need for us. We could take another offensive lineman. There is Devontae here. Demonte, my bad. Let me look at defensive tackle. So we got Devontae. I remember Damon Wilson Jr. being really good. He's gonna be the pick here. So Damon Wilson or Damon Wilson, we ranked number 8 and drafted 108, so that was a great pick. It's really hard to find good defensive tackles, and he is going to be our pick. We'll let the assistant GM draft the rest of the picks, and I really like the offseason we had. I really do. We added a lot of good players to this team. Heading into year number 2, we're an 82 overall team, 85 offense, and only an 80 overall defense. So I think that's still improved, though. I'm not going to lie. But here's what the team's looking like heading into this season. So I'm going to start Trey Zuin left tackle over Orlando Brown at this point. We got Fairchild, McGovern, Jenkins, and Mims. So I feel like O-line got better. Still got Gesicki. Like I said, there is some things we can upgrade in this offense still to give even more weapons. We can upgrade at tight end. Potentially upgrade at running back too. We got Joe Burrow. We got Chase T. Higgins. We got Chase Brown, P. Ryan, Yoshibash. We got Malachi Fields. We didn't start this guy right away over Yoshibash. I'm not gonna lie. He'll be the star dev. Yoshibash is low key only a normal dev. So Malachi Fields, we might as well just start him, right? I mean, He is 69 overall. I think we just started Yoshibashi of the year. Defensively, though, this is how we're looking like. We did add Damon Wilson. I want him to be good right away. So I'm going to start him at defensive tackle over Daquan Jones. I'm not going to lie. So we'll have Kelby Collins on the defense, Damon Wilson. I'm going to move Geno Stone to strong safety, though, and then Battle, I guess, was come off the bench. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have a superstar strong safety and a superstar X Factor free safety. So I like the sound of that. Move Geno Stone over to strong safety to free up the start for Caleb Downs. We'll go ahead and do something like that. We'll have Stone and Downs. We'll have Demetrius Knight, Barrett Carter. We got Burks at the Sam. Like I said, we got Collins, Damon Wilson, Daquan Jones with BJ Hill and Chris Jenkins. Not a bad defensive tackle room. We got DJ Turner, Cam Taylor Britt. We got Dax Hill, and Shamar Stewart's coming off the bench. But I wouldn't mind starting over Arnold. Obviously, he is the young guy that we want to develop, Shamar Stewart. And I'm actually, this defense isn't bad. If everything plays out how I plan it to be, Yoshibash is a slot receiver, slot cornerback is going to be Dax. If everything, and if everybody develops the kind of want them to be, I think we could be a playoff team this year. Hopefully, our offense won't just carry us. I want our defense to be good as well, and I think that's what's going to happen. We did miss the playoffs. We went 7-10, and once again, that is kind of concerning with Joe Burrow being healthy all 18 games. I don't think Bengals offensive playbook obviously isn't the problem. Our offense isn't the problem. Defense, oh my goodness, bro, it's just so bad. Joe Burrow had a good season, 28-15 though. I mean, he didn't throw as many touchdowns as I wanted him to. Rushing Chase Brown at 10 touchdowns, 500 yards. Chase had 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. So, yeah, Yoshiba's played really good in the slot. He might have unlocked at least star dev, hopefully. Definitely his best season of his career. T. Higgins with a good season. Gasecki, but everybody plays good in the Bengals playbook. So, this really isn't surprising. Gasecki. So, yeah, we had a three-headed monster at receivers. Was looking like sacks-wise. I mean, we got 10 from BJ Hill, 6 from from Daquan Hill, 4 from Barrett Carter, 3 from Kelby Collins. So the edge rushers did not perform like I wanted them to. Shamar Stewart definitely was underwhelming, which is disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. We had a bunch of picks. I mean, a lot of picks. So we had about 5 from Dax Hill, 4 from Stone, 3 from DJ Jenner, 2 from Barrett Carter, 2 from Owen Burks. We had 2 from Caleb Downs, 2 from Jordan Battle, 1 from Britt, and then 1 from Josh Newton. So we had a bunch of picks. So are you sure our defense was the worst in the NFL? Like the worst in the NFL has to be a stretch, right? Well, I guess not. We'll have to upgrade this defense even more. One thing I do know is our safety room is going to be fine. We don't have to worry about things probably in this secondary. Just probably probably building in the trenches still. I'm not going to lie. The Denver Broncos ended up winning the NFL Super Bowl this time as Daniel Hunter does call a quit as well as Derrick Henry. They both go ahead and retire, but heading into re-signing stage here, we do got DJ Turner, which is somebody I do want back, although he has no interest, so it'll be tough to bring back most of the guys you see. But okay, starting off with DJ Turner, I do want him back. So I'm gonna offer him a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. He has no interest. He could just leave us for nothing. That's something I don't want to happen at all. DJ Turner is gonna stick around. We had to pay him a lot. Maybe not even worth all that. We had to pay him, bro. Mims 50-year option. I think I'll go ahead and accept this, right? So yeah, we'll accept the 50-year option on Mims. Battle will let go. Brown, he's not a bad running back, but I think we can do so much better. I'll resign him though. Maybe he could be a backup for us. And never mind. I should have upped the money. He's gonna actually walk in free agency or a test free agency. Leno Brown, Yoshiba's up to a star dev as well. I knew he would go up to at least somewhat of a star, maybe a superstar. I'll just offer him. He'll also test free agency, so we're losing 2 guys from the offense, and I think we'll let the rest of these guys go. So yeah, losing our starting running back, our receiver 3. Those are positions we can go ahead and address pretty easily in the offense. It just makes more problems, but I think receiver 3 doesn't need to get anyway. Even though I like Yoshibash. Here's how the team looks like now. We all like Taj Brooks. But offensive line just needs to be better. We don't have like a single 80 overall on the line instead of McGovern. We just need to just upgrade the offensive line. Whatever we can do, we need to just upgrade these positions. Gasecki can also get a better. I'm fine with this receiving core. So we do need a receiver 3 though. So defensively, Caleb Downs is superstar dev, and Geno Stone's a superstar dev still. fine with this linebacker room. And then Dax Hill, superstar dev, which is great. DJ Turner, still star. Britt, still star. Damon Wilson is superstar dev. So what a pick that was in the fourth round. I want him to start over Jenkins and BJ Hill. He'll start over Jenkins and BJ Hill. I don't know why he's not number one right away. He should be. I guess because overall, but and then Collins was 79. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting better edge rushers as well. Madden is bugging right now, but Brian Branch is a free agent. I would love to go after him, but he has no interest in coming here. Fitzpatrick, I don't really need him. We have Downs here. I'm offering DeForest Buckner and Brian O'Neill. I would love to get Jakes as well, but I don't want to spend all my money here. I'm gonna see if I can get these two guys and then see what we're gonna do after that. So, gonna submit the offers, and we do go ahead and get Brian O'Neill. Although, I mean, Tucker Kraft would have been nice too. But Buckner's still deciding. I'm gonna lie, if we don't get Buckner, I'm gonna be kind of mad because we do need defensive tackle here. Did offer him the most money, he has interest. Buckner went to the Falcons, dude. Went to the freaking Falcons. Okay, so Leonard Williams is here, I guess. For 1 year, he wouldn't be bad or like a 1 year deal. So yeah, I'll offer him like a 1 year deal to see what he say to that. Push up the money a bit, and then we get Brian O'Neill. It is not even telling me Leonard won. I offered him, right? I'm pretty sure I offered him, right? I'm offering only a 1 year deal though. Okay, I'm gonna lie. Madden is bugging. I'm just gonna go and reset this thing really quickly. Okay, I would have loved DeForest Buckner, like I said, but is the game fixed? Did it fix itself? It did. I can finally see the guys I'm targeting. So Leonard Williams has interest or a lot of offers, but six are in the hunt. If we can steal him from the Texans, that would be the best thing ever. And he is gonna make a decision. He did choose us. We get Leonard Williams and Brian O'Neill. So once again, building in the trenches. Would have loved Buckner, but I guess I'm fine with O'Neill. Fine with O'Neill. I'm fine with the guy we just got. So. I cut BJ Hill also so we can make this happen. I'm gonna move Brian O'Neill. We could play him at actually. We'll see. We can play him at right tackle. I guess we can also play him at right guard and have Mim still, Dune still start. We'll figure it out once we get into this season. We'll have to get a new running back in the building as well. So that's something we'll have to do. But I'm happy with the signing of Leonard Williams. Him and Damon Willis as our defensive tackle duo should be really good, at least for now. And then maybe left edge. I mean, I like Shamar Stewart, but he's been kind of disappointing so far. So maybe edge rusher. Wait, is there edge rusher to go after? I know we have like no money anymore, but I'm just trying to see. Brian Branch went to the Browns. We got Luke Van Ness and we got Andrew. Yeah, there wasn't really any good options. I'm not gonna lie. What about linebacker? I don't think we're fine at linebacker. It wouldn't hurt to upgrade it all. So if we can get like a better Sam linebacker. So you got Tick. Yeah, it's not really any good. So we got Tikataki, Jalen Graham. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. We could have got Noah Sewell if we were looking at that, but I think we'll just go to the draft now. We'll have another, I think, top 12 pick or whatever. We'll see. I'm glad with this pick. I'm kind of debating here. We don't really need. We could take a running back, sure, but I think we take a running back around two and figure out more defensive help with this first round pick. So I am looking at a Sammy Brown. I'm looking at the linebacker spot. We don't need we could definitely roll with our linebackers. Or we could take Antonio Knapp here. Some more offensive lines. Which would I rather have? I mean, we could definitely use a tackle if you want to move Brian O'Neill around, or I don't know. But I think we take Sammy Brown here and add another linebacker to this team. So Sammy Brown, welcome to the Bengals. Gonna be drafting our 51 draft methyl. We needed more defense, and I'll definitely take that. Still not like superstar on defense yet, but I'm fine with that pick. With my second round pick, we can go ahead and we could take O-line or whatever if we want to. We do need a receiver and a running back though, crazy enough. So Brian Westco, is there any running back we can take? I'm gonna look at that for so Nate Frazier out of Georgia might be the pick here. He has elite speed. So yeah, welcome to the team, Nate Frazier. He's going to be ranked number 8, draft map 44. Wow, what a pick that ended up being. He was a top 8 player. We didn't even know. Now my round 3 pick, I think is going to be with my with a wide receiver. So yeah, wide receiver will be with round 3 picks. So let's see if there's still any good receivers here we can take. So Jalen Moss out of Fresno State. I'm hoping to draft a superstar dev, guys. So Jalen Moss, he has a good deep ball, I guess, so you can throw it to him deep if you need. London Humphreys. I mean, let me see, Tiger. He has good speed. I don't know why I'm basing his off speed, but Jonte Cook, B catching. I mean, B catching traffic, B catching, B to D deep route, good speed. I'm gonna take Jonte Cook the second. I don't really know. Gonna be rated number 59, draft him at 76. So I guess he ended up being a good pick. So I'll take that, and that'll be our draft. Hopefully our team did improve off that. All right, heading into this season, we're at 85 overall team, 87 offense, and 84 overall defense. So this is how things are looking like heading into this season. So offensive line, I feel we look pretty good here. Don't you think so? But I kind of want to start Mims though. Like I don't know. All right, I'm gonna move Brown near the right guard. I'm gonna move Brown near the right guard. Mims will start, and Dreesen will start on the other side. So I'm cool with that. So Mims, I don't want him coming off the bench. He's a higher overall than Jenkins, so I feel like he deserves to start. He's a higher overall. So maybe the Tevin Jenkins signing wasn't really that beneficial if he's going to come off the bench. So yeah, like I said, maybe it wasn't that smart, but I'm fine with it. So that makes our offensive line just look better, I guess. Okay, and then we got Burrow, Frazier, Chase. We got Higgins, Jonte Cook at the 76 overall. He will be an amazing piece, which is great. We got Vele here. Gesicki still our tight end. Defensively, we got Sammy Brown at the wheel now, Barrett Carter and Demetrius Knight. So that was a pretty good first round pick. Geno Stone, we got Britt. Once again, can you start the younger player, Shamar Stewart, and then Damon Wilson and Leonard Williams, two superstar defensive tackles, Kelby Collins, and we got obviously Dax Hill down, superstar dev. They also drafted me Alan Campbell. Don't know much about him, but I guess we could play him at cornerback 4 over Josh Newen to see what he can develop into. And then I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna change anything with the offense. I'm gonna change the defensive. I'm going to change the defensive playbook over. So we're running a 4-3. I usually have success. We can run John Madden. I mean, if this will make this defense better, we might as well. But I'm going to run Buffalo's playbook. Buffalo's playbook usually, it usually helps a ton. And this playbook that focus on generating pressure on the QB with the defensive line, that's exactly what we need. So we need more pass rushing. And hopefully with this Bills playbook, it'll, make Shamar Stewart and Kelby Collins develop into superstars for us. So that'll be good. We might stop at the trade line and make a trade to upgrade our defense still. I'll see what I can do. Yo, I'm done. We finished off 6-11. What do we have to do to make the playoffs with this team, bro? We're not even that bad, bro. Offensively, we were 12th. Defensively, we were 20th. It improved a little bit, bro. Burrow, I feel we could go for a lot more touchdowns than that. I'm not gonna lie. Frazier had basically a season like how Chase Brown had. Chase was elite. Probably led the league in receiving yards. Jonte Cook was also good. Higgins, Gasecki. So cannot be mad at what I'm seeing offensively. Defensively, though, 9 sacks from Collins, 7.5 from Sammy Brown, 6.5 from Williams, 6.5 from Arnold. Is he still playing over Stewart? Another 1.5 sack season. So I'm getting a new edge rusher in the building. I'm done. 3, we had a bunch of picks as well, like it's expected. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Like I really don't. Jonte Cook might be superstar dead, but we're heading into 2028 now. How many years has this been we missed the playoffs? Talking about in real life, and that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, okay, so we have some decisions to make for this team, 100%. Like some big decisions. The fact we didn't make the playoffs is just really, really annoying. Mike Gesicki retired, so we'll have to go ahead and get a new tight end in the building. The Chargers won the Super Bowl. Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill retiring, two really good receivers. But yeah, and it's time to see if we can go ahead and I don't know. I guess just see if next year we have to make the playoffs. Like if we don't make the playoffs this year, we're cooked. I'm gonna decline the 5th-year option He has not been nothing how I want it to be. So no, I'm not accepting the 5th-year option on bro. Chris Jenkins, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let Arnold go. I'm also gonna let Leonard Williams go to get a better defensive tackle in the building. Cedric, I'm gonna let every single one of these guys you see go. I'm done playing around, man. So we're gonna let those guys go, and then we'll go straight into free agency. We'll look at our team, see if guys went up in star or superstar dev, whatever. Okay, here's how things are looking like. So offensive line, I feel like it's still we'll have to get a tight end. That's a big need for this team. Other than that, offensively, I don't think there's any problems. Higgins is down to star dev now. Jonte Cook is a star dev, and then yeah, man, I don't really know. Defensively though, Barrett. Okay, so Sammy Brown is a superstar X factor. So Barrett Carter is a superstar now after I think starting off normal dev. So that's amazing. Um, Demetrius Knight, we got DJ Turner, Damon Wilson. I'm getting new edge rushers in the building. I'm done with those guys, man. Alan Campbell's actually a superstar dev, which is something I was not expecting. So, great pick by the assistant GM, and we'll go to free agency and see what we can improve on. We know we need to improve on, man. I'm actually going to only offer one guy in free agency, and that's Quinton Williams. He would be our defensive tackle we can bring in. I'm going to offer him, and he will go ahead and say yes. We get Quinton Williams. Let's go. So yeah, getting Quinton Williams, obviously the best defensive tackle in the building. Can't really be mad at that. So yeah, we get the best defensive tackle in free agency, I meant to say. So him and Damian Lillard should be great. Finally get our defensive tackle. I still do want to make a trade for a left edge or a right, whatever edge rusher we can heading into the drafts. I'm gonna make a trade on draft night to try and get an edge. Can we free up money by any chance to potentially, get more money to trade for a better edge rusher? So no, we cannot. We can cut Jenkins. We don't really need Tevin Jenkins anymore. I'm going to restructure contracts though. So 18 million for Burrow, like 17 million for Chase, and I think that should be good. Structure Higgins. No, we can't. But I think that should be good enough. Honestly, 5 million sure. This is going to be the last year. We now have $54 million, so that should help out a ton. And then we could make a trade for our edge rusher using that 54 million. Not all of it, obviously. But we should be able to get one of the best in the NFL. I think that should complete this team and make us a playoff team. That's what I'm guessing. If there's not like an edge rusher that we're trying to draft right now, I think we should be fine. So, okay. Whatever pick we have, we might have an earlier pick now. We have pick 7 this time. See it. We're literally been drafting high this whole time. And do I see an edge rusher? We got Stewart here, but I think I'd much rather get a guy that can come in immediately and just perform good. So I'm gonna make a trade. This is what I restricted the contracts for anyway. So I'm making a trade. I don't know if this will be possible, but it's Max Crosby, man. We got to see if we can get him. So obviously they're not trying to offer me anything. I'd offer pick 7, offer my first round pick next year to see what they just say to that first. Oh wow, they actually are close to saying yes. We might be landing Max Crosby here. I'm not gonna lie. So 2 first is already a lot, but I'd be willing to trade them Shamar Stewart. He hasn't really done any much for us. So 2 first and Stewart, that is, well, I said, even closer. I think a 5th round pick, we're out of here with this trade. So my 5th round pick, and we got the best edge rusher in the freaking, or one of the best edgers in the NFL. I had 98 overall, Max Crosby. So the Raiders were willing to talk business. I think we were going to get Max Crosby. With my 2nd round pick, if there's a tight end here, that'll complete this freaking offseason, bro. Forgot about tight end, I'm not gonna lie. So we got Bryce Underwood, but we got Manny, we got Mike. Okay, let's look at that. So hopefully at least a star, hopefully at least hidden depth. So I'm gonna draft him here. So Manny, and he is going to be number 51. He is gonna be normal depth. Goodness, that disappointing, but he'll be a starter at least. The fact that he's not super. The thing I said that because I remember him being normal depth before. That's why I knew it, bro. I knew it. Well, I should have took the other one if he was gonna foul in the known. Do we double it down? No, I don't think we doubled down. Let's see what we got here. I think we can just go another defensive tackle. We cut our other one, so Bryce Folk for more defensive tackle depth. It looks terrible, but whatever. No, this can't break me. I'm not gonna lie. We got Max Crosby. Even though I pick was the worst. Why is he ranked so high? He's gonna be so bad. I don't know. We got Max Crosby. We got our tight end. I think we're locked up, bro. We got a way better defense. We got Quinton Williams, Max Crosby, and we got a better tight end than Mike Gesicki. We'll be good. Trust me. Heading into this season, we're an 89 overall team, 89 offense, and 91 defense. For the first time, our defense is better than our offense. So that's what happens when you get Max Crosby, man. So offensive line is looking, yes, that Manny pick, he did not end up being good. I'm not going to lie. So 74 overall, normal dev. So basically, literally drafted Mike Gesicki again. I knew it, too. I knew it, bro. I don't know why I still took him. I knew it. Defensively, we look really good. We look like an elite defense now. We got a superstar Caleb Down, superstar X Factor Sammy Brown, superstar Barrett Carter, a really good Sam and Demetrius Knight. We got Geno Stone, another superstar. We got DJ Turner. We got Kelby Collins, Quinton Williams, Damon Wilson, Max Crosby, Cam Taylor-Britt, and we got Dax Hill and Allen Campbell. What a defense we have in our hands, man. Slot receiver will be Jonte Cook. Slot cornerback is going to be Dax Hill. And I got to say, I am ready for a great season. Hopefully this is the year that we finally break through and make the playoffs, I think it has to be. There's no way it's not. No. This time I swear, I'm ending the video, bro. What the actual? How? How do we go 8-9? Shad just freaking force wind us, bro. Are you gotta be absolutely? You gotta be kidding me. How did a 92 overall team miss the playoffs, bro? Fully healthy as well. Offensively, we were third. There's no excuses. We traded for Max Crosby. The defense wasn't even that bad. Joe Burrow had a great season. Frazier had a lot of touchdowns. We had 3 1,000-yard receivers with even a good tight end getting good production. Um, Defensively, we literally added Max Crosby. We added 14 sacks. How do we not make the playoffs, bro? Well, we're going to have to end this video off with no playoffs. I'm not going another year. I'm actually done. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Really disappointed way to end this video. I cannot believe this team did not make the playoffs. You guys see it yourself. This is freaking crazy, bro. Have a great day or not. See you guys next time. I'm done.